Hello, how's it going? Steve here, pork scratching connoisseur here. Not good morning today, evening. And in that case, of course, with my pork scratchings, I can have a pint of cider, which is lovely and goes well with a pork scratching. So that's obviously rather lovely. So, yeah, I'm not too sure if I've done these before. I think I might have done. However, I'm going to assess them again for a number of reasons. Probably because I got them from a different pub. So I got these from the Wheat Sheaf in Duxford. So there's a number of Wheat Sheaf around the area, but this was the one in Duxford, and they're bloody good. Now these are really quite like long, thin strips, so they're quite interesting. You see that, right? Like, you don't get that, right? So it's not like small bits, so it is quite interesting. Right. Now, I'm very sad, and because these were almost going to be the perfect pack, right? I had one the other day that was hairy. So I'm looking at this second pack that I've eaten tonight. I'm not seeing any hairs. I'm not seeing like really tiny ones. I'm seeing decent sized pork, lovely scratchings. Right. Unfortunately, my mate Robert, he bought a bag, and he got a large one, and it was. And I thought, oh, there's nothing wrong with a big, large old pork. So I'll have that. I said, if you cut it into four, you wouldn't know the difference, would you? However, he said, you eat it. I munched it, and it just didn't have the texture, did it? It was chewy. I don't know if there was an air hole in the bag. I'm not too sure. Something ruined that bag and that pork scratching, and it was a nice large one. And sadly, like for probably I don't know, possibly the first time ever, I spat that one out. I actually didn't want to eat that one, and so yeah, I could understand. Like, I don't know if Rob had some other ones in the bag that had been a bit tough or whatever. So that, but I suppose that he was just very unlucky, possibly on that bag. Possibly doesn't say anything about this brand of bags or the Wheat Sheaf pub. So in that respect, these are still a very good bag of pork scratchings. In fact, very good actually. I rate these quite highly on my I think it's just when that perfect You get the crunch, you get the melt in your mouth and the saltiness, and it's not too much of anything. It's not too hard, it's not too soft, it's not too salty, so on and so forth. It's like the perfect steak or anything like that. You know what you want, and it just works. So that's another one.